Hey, what's up? Thanks for watching. Coach Brian Klepacki coming at you with Criticalbench.com. I'm a certified strength and conditioning coach and also a functional movement specialist. And this video is pretty much lower ab workouts, exercises that you can use pretty much anywhere. I'll show you some exercises you can use at home, some exercises you can use at the gym, and also throw in some workouts for you too. So real quick, basic one-on-one anatomy of your lower abs. It's pretty much obviously the lower part of your abdominal, your stomachs. This actually connects down to your pubic bone. So this goes way down deep into the groin area. It's responsible for bringing your knees up to your chest, whereas your crunch or your round into the shoulders helps bring the chest down to your knees. So the lower abs, that's pretty much what it is. It's responsible for stabilization of your hips, your pelvis, and also just your spinal cord too. So you want to make sure everything down there is trained properly as well. A lot of people tend to focus more on just the upper abs or the obliques and kind of neglect the lower part of those abs. So everything on all these exercises I'm going to show you here specifically target the lower part of your abdominals. So not only do your lower abs help protect the spine and also the surrounding musculature for the lower part of your stomach, but it also helps with your breathing. You know, a lot of the breathing comes from your midsection and travels upward to the lungs. And also the lower abs help protect your internal organs, especially down towards your digestive system and things like that. So it's important, as you can see, the importance of training your lower abs, not just your upper, but also the lower as well. Now, a lot of people will come to me and say, hey, how can I get rid of this little pouch, you know, the lower part of the stomach, where you're nice and chiseled up top, but they have this little pouch of fat lower part of the stomach. Unfortunately, you can do a ton of different lower ab exercises and still not have that chiseled flat stomach at the bottom part of your torso. The reason why that is, that's a nutrition thing that will really take into consideration proper eating, get rid of all the junk food and things like that. So I'm not telling you how to lose weight in that particular area, other than just you have to eat properly. Once you start losing the weight, then the musculature and then your shreddedness will start popping out. Okay, so that was your basic 101. The main thing you need to know is the lower abs are responsible for bringing the knees up to the chest, whereas your upper abs are responsible for bringing your chest down to your knees. That's all it is. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about abdominal pain before we actually get into the movements. So abdominal pain, if you have any sort of abdominal pain or discomfort, there's a good chance that it might be an underlying issue that you need to get addressed from your physician or a doctor. So the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of soft tissue down there and a lot of internal organs that are down in that particular part of the body that if there is discomfort when you do something. It could be something as like a hernia or diverticulitis or stomach ulcers. There's a lot of things that you don't want to mess around and you definitely don't want to push off to the side. So if you're experiencing any type of lower abdominal pain, especially when you're exercising or walking or waking, coughing, sneezing, whatever that is, go see your doctor, go get it checked, just because, again, I would hate for you to start doing these lower ab exercises and cause more damage from that pain that currently exists. That's enough for talking. Let's get right into some movements. So lower abs, real quick, I'm going to give you a bunch of different exercises. Then I want to put together a little workout in at the end that you can use as a kind of a rough template for destroying your lower abs. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with the top 5 lower ab exercises. So here they are, no particular order, even though I think the first one is the best one. So here are the top 5 lower ab exercises. So the first round that I'm going to show you is a 30-second on, 15-second off work to rest ratio. So you're going to work for 30 seconds, rest for 15. You're going to go through 3 different exercises, again, all emphasizing the lower part of your abdominal. So for the first round, I'm going to show you 3 exercises: a seated bent leg raise, flutter kicks, and scissor kicks. Now, get your phone handy, get your timer set up. I'm going to do that mine right now. You can, if you don't have an interval timer set on your phone, just go to your app store, download. Usually it's called like a Tabata or an HIIT timer, a HIIT timer. They're free. So I got my watch program, my timer program for 30 on, 15 off. So we're gonna go to the floor. Again, these 3 exercises for the first circuit, all right? Get in position. So we're gonna start with that seated bent knee leg raise. All right, 2. So rest 15 seconds. On your back for flutter kicks. Try to keep your lower back pinned down on the floor. 2, 1. Here we go. Scissor kicks are next. Oh, that was exciting and thrilling at the same time. Oh, that sucked. All right, so those 3 exercises, 30 on, 15 off. If you can't do 30 seconds worth, maybe go 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. You can set the times, but if you do those 3 exercises, that's gonna really get that lower part of the body there. So if I had to choose that one or the next one for women or men, I think that one would have been a good one for most women out there, just because, again, you're getting a little bit of the hip flexors involved too, but also part of the glutes as well. And a lot of ladies out there, I know they want to tighten up those glutes and also tighten up that stomach of theirs. The next one would probably be more applicable towards men. Again, it doesn't matter which one you do. The next one has a little more shoulder and upper body work built into it. So next circuit is going to be a 20-second on, 10-second off. Going to readjust my watch here. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So this is more of your traditional Tabata. We're going in through half burpees, mountain climbers, and reverse bicycles, okay? So let's get my timer set, okay? So 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Starting with those half burpees. 2, 1, here we go. Mountain climbers are next. Fire those feet. Keep that core nice and tight. 2, 1, here we go. Yeah. skulls. So that's a good little 20-10 circuit you can do. I only did it once. You got to do it at least 4 times to really feel the burn in the lower part of the stomach there. So a combination of all those exercises, I showed a bunch of different exercises for you. If you have any hard time doing some of these exercises, work your way into it. For instance, like the leg raises, things like that, you can bend the knees to make it a little easier. You can cut reps down. You can even put your hands underneath your lower back there, or your butt, to help support the lower back there. So that's all I've got for you. Those are all lower ab exercises, information, pretty much all you need to know about how to train that lower ab and why you should train it. I'm sure I left off a few exercises in there, but these are the main ones that you need to do, especially those top 5 that I shared with you a couple minutes ago. That's all I've got, except a report that I wrote. It's free, it's for you, and it's right here. It's called the 5 Best Core Killer Exercises. Here it is. Click this box, give us your email, and we'll send you a copy of that free report right away. You definitely don't want to miss out on this one. It's a great report, a bunch of information on the core, also 5 exercises that are, you definitely got to use a little bit more equipment, but they're going to trash your core. You're going to love it. Get it now. If you can't click this because you're on a mobile device, click the arrow that's underneath this video here. That's going to open up our video description area. There's a link at the top that says criticalbench.com/core killers. Click that link, give us your email. We're going to send you that free report right away. Before you go and take off, subscribe to our channel, check out our other videos, like this particular video, share this video with somebody you know, and interact with us by leaving us some comments, suggestions, feedback, whatever it is. We want to hear from you. That's all I've got. That's it. That's all I've got. Coach Brian here, criticalbench.com. Thanks for watching. See you soon.